Hello everyone and welcome to Kirby and the Crystal Shards. We're on the stage 5-3, which is a giant mall! Not like that. But thankfully there's no required power-ups in this level, which makes me a very happy camper. No, I need you. No, my shurikens. Now I eat you, and now you become shurikens. But yeah, there's no required power-ups in this level, so we just get to have fun with our infinite ninja stars. I like a lot of powers in this game. I don't understand why they're all the boomerang powers, which I was mistakenly calling cut for quite a while. So I apologize for that. Anyway, just up here is our first of 3 crystal shards for this mall center. Whoop. And just dodge that guy. I still do not know what their plan was after they pushed the rock. It's very weird. Up this elevator. And now it's pretty much just a race to the finish. This is sort of where I get to show off Kirby's legitimately fun level design, in that I mean, I kind of been showing it off earlier, but you're able to pretty much play at whatever speed you want. If you want to take things slow, well, you don't have to worry about actually screwing up and losing out on power-ups or items. Whereas if you want to play it fast, well, you can still do all of those things. It's just, you better be fast. Dodge the Gordo. Whoop. Dodge you. Bye-bye. Up this weird elevator thing. And those tracking cannons are annoying enemies, mostly because you can never destroy them even when you can hit them. Also, here's the boss. Oh, darn it. I was hoping that what happens with the smaller versions happens with this one. If you fight one of these smaller versions and use a cut power-up on it, it will actually cut the string for you, and that saves you a little bit of trouble when dealing with them. Anyway, that was our second crystal shard. Here is our last one. We have to hit the things with these colors. So that is a peach, a lemon, and a melon. Peaches are, of course, pink. A lemon is, of course, yellow. And the melon is, of course, green. There's our crystal shard. That's pretty much it for the level, so let's hurry on down. What kind of mall has giant man or woman or individual, or probably dog too, eating cacti? That seems as a very poor business decision. Also, these fall. You will die if you get crushed by them, so don't. You can just fly over them. They're really not a threat. Now, there is a required power for the next level. Rock and Spike. I'm gonna try and get that just to speed things up. Darn it. I wish Rock Kirby made going underwater easier. I like water levels, but even I know they aren't popular for a reason. You are a cut enemy. I don't want you. But there is a cake up here, so let's grab it. Electric enemy. And another one. And another one's down, and another one's down. Another one bites the dust. That's better. That better not get me a copyright strike. I don't know, that'd be funny if it did. Alright, those poles summon those things. That's an ice enemy. And we're pretty much through this room. Oh wow, that just has to suck. And boop, we're all the way through. On to the final room. These things... This is why I don't like these cannons. They track you very well, especially for N64 standards. Now, you can actually just sort of dash through here. I'm doing it. I really just shouldn't because it's very easy to get hit, and I'm getting very lucky with my jumps. And that's the end of the level. Go for this, and yes, 1-up. I don't believe getting those cards unlocks anything. I'm just thinking, because I think there's a spike enemy right at the beginning. But yeah, this is the next level. If there isn't a spike enemy, I can just back out. Whee! So, this is a factory level. I don't like factory levels. I honestly think they're usually done out of lazy design. Also, no idea why I don't take damage from them if I'm directly above them. And is there a spike enemy? Is there a spike enemy? Is there a spike enemy? If there isn't a spike enemy, I have to back out. That's a rock enemy. There is not a spike enemy. Try again. Now, normally I would cut this out, but there is actually a trick I've learned that makes this significantly easier to do, and I want to show that off. You just gotta get the right power up first. And that will take another minute? I swear there's a spike guy in here. And Pro Strats. Maxim Tomato. Avoid the Poppy Bro. Yeah, we're all the way back in World 1 too, because I believe this level actually has all 7 power-ups in it. And, well, honestly, this is probably the best level to live grind. Like, just out of complete honesty, I think this level is the single best level to live grind if you are in need of it. And there we go. Oh yeah, that's a drill. That's a Giga Drill Break. But if we just hit try again, we keep our power and can move all the way back to Shiver Star. And since that was right at the beginning of the level, there's honestly no reason to cut. But we can still have our drill pierce the heavens. Actually, I just noticed, I don't think I've ever shown it off. So, this drill has normal particle effects, but when it goes through something, the particle effects get bigger, mostly because it's tearing through things. And I legitimately think that's a nice touch. They didn't have to do that, I need you. They didn't have to do that extra effect for added effort. Honestly, it would have been just as fine doing it normally. And that's honestly a lot of how I feel about this game. Like, it honestly had a lot more effort put into it than I would expect. Especially since this probably wasn't the Nintendo's first idea for a Kirby game on the new hardware at the time. Got this, and there we go! And down we go. And this is pretty much just good for keeping you safe on the conveyor belts. Now, there is another required power-up for it, and this is why I don't like this level. This is the only level like this, with 2 required power-ups. And I think that's horrible design. Especially since I don't think you're able to actually get both of them before the area. Because you're a boomerang power, but we can't get you because you're in here, and this is a DDD sequence, and all DDD sequences get locked out the second you leave them. And jump. Okay, and ice cream! Yeah, yummy! Now for this room, you can just rush it like I'm doing. It's a little risky. I forget if those hammers just hurt you or they instantly kill you. So let's not find out. And yeah, DD throws Kirby through the doorway. And now we have to say goodbye to the drill that will pierce the heavens. Also, weird lab with things. I don't like lab settings in games, mostly because whenever you go to a lab, they're really supposed to be sterile. They're supposed to be sterile. But they never are. They're never goddamn sterile. They're always, like, evil spooky lab. And dodge the boomerang men. Grab this meat. Boomerang. And now we gotta hope like hell there's a lightning man. Because if there's not a lightning man, I do have to actually leave this level again, which is kind of why I think this is the worst level in the game. And I screwed up. Hold on, I can try again. Okay, there we go, I got it. You can get electric and cut in this level. It's just way more finicky than I would like. Oop. I got lucky there. But now we have the return of Darth Kirby. My favorite power in the entire game. It just is. It's so good. Actually, I think I've shown off probably most of the powers. Also, this is why you need it. You need to cut open the cage. Also, the boss is a bird. Revenge on the birds. They shall not be forgiven for what they did to me in World 4. The birds. I hate them. They are not good enemies to fight. They're not fun. Also, to cancel the sword, just hit down on the joystick. And there we go. You can come back into this room. Not really sure why. It might be in case you get the cut power and need an electric power. But if you mess up and lose the cut power, then you're screwed. Yeah, and we have these crushers. Crushers will, of course, instantly kill you. Which I think is fine. Like, I'm okay with things being instant kill if they make sense. Like, oh, this thing will crush you to death. Okay, then yeah, you're not going to be able to survive that. Also, I got hella lucky there. Just rushing it. I shouldn't be as reckless in this part with instant death areas, but I have to be reckless. It's my modus operandi. No, I died. I was reckless. I fucked up. I'll eat you. Fat Kirby. Electric Kirby. I actually appreciate the detail that you don't generate as much electricity when you're moving. Because here's the thing, electricity is lazy, so that's why lightning strikes in one spot, and it's a very focused spot. Because electricity is impatient and lazy, so it wants to actually go to the... Freaking, that was reckless. I should learn. It needs to go to the most... unconductive? I'm trying to remember my physics class in high school, which at time of recording was about 4 years ago. And... no, I'm dead. That's hard. I didn't have as much trouble with that on my practice run. Also, yeah, this video is late. I'm sorry about that. Things kind of got hectic in my life today. But, that's why we're here. That's why we're here to have fun. That's why I'm raving mad. I'm the raving gamer. The crazy one. That annoying person who advertises themselves too much in Discords. And... hashtag reckless. Oh, come on! I made that last time. Okay, I'm almost out of lives. I should really get my head in the game. And we're at the end. Awesome. Only time for one more annoying section left. Don't waste your time grabbing a power here. You're not gonna want to use it. Except this one. You actually want Boomerang for the boss. And go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. These crushers will kill you. They're an annoying pain in the ass. There's a crystal shard. I'm probably dead. Well, okay, that is not how I expected to die. Huh. Yeah, that crystal shard is pretty much a death trap. It didn't help that I screwed up and removed my power. That's the problem of panicking. You make mistakes. But anyway, back to running like a darn fool. Kirby, put your face back on. They could have done so many things with the Boomerang power-up, and yet they went with Kirby throwing his face. I don't understand. Oh, God, there's a second Crusher! Okay, didn't know that. No, I don't want you. What I want will require a trip to World 2-1. Kinda need you. And, well, like I said, we'll just pop over to World 1-2. And we'll get the thing that I highly, highly recommend for this boss fight. Because, well, good thing there's a Boomerangman right there. This boss's name is HR. That's right, this is the Human Resources Department. And it is a giant robot. That sucks. Now, the reason why I recommend Bomb and Boomerang, aka Death Shurikens, is because his weak points are only... You're only able to hit them for a bit. And you're rarely gonna be able to actually get a good, clean hit in. Except when he does this. When he does this, you can actually wail on him quite a bit, take out a big chunk of his health. And you're pretty much just waiting for him to do the grab attack. Because yes, that is a grab, and it's annoying, and I don't like it. Also, another reason the shurikens are good is they keep you in the air. Almost all of his attacks will miss you unless you screw up like me. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It is possible to 2-cycle this guy if you're really good on your button mashing and really good with your altitude. Not 2-cycle, 3-cycle. Dodge that laser. And there you go, that's phase 1. Now run oh, right, I forgot the phase isn't done until he does that attack, if you kill him in that. And Transformers, robots in disguise. Those pincers hurt. There's his weak point. Shuriken spam the hell out of him. Whoop. He will try to land on you. Simply bait him. You're safe. And I took a hit anyway, because this game hates me sometimes. Missiles. Also, it is possible to get trapped behind him. If that happens, the game's over. You can't win. Because you can't get enough altitude to jump over him, and you can't move fast enough to actually get by him. Here's the final cutscene. Ribbon's home planet is pretty much fucked. Hell, even DDD's like, let's beat these guys. DDD, the laziest guy ever. Kirby trips, and everyone. I love the visual comedy in this game. It's great. And level 6, Ripple Star. We'll do that next time! So, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below of any powers I have missed. And I will see you next time, so let's let the good times roll.